guess the other question for a lot of people out there would be, is Jim Harbaugh going to be making those decisions? Or is he going to be making a decision about should Derek Carr throw it 30 times or 35 times a game or whatever? So how valid do you think the discussion is about Jim Harbaugh moving on to the NFL? So Jim Harbaugh underachieving is an NFL discussion, and Jim Harbaugh overachieving is an NFL discussion. So it's always just going to be there.
It's always going to be there. I mean, you know it. You've done the ESPN thing. It gets you clicks. Is Jim Harbaugh the most clickable name in sports? Because he's definitely up there. And Bruce Feldman is using it to his advantage right now. I'll tell you that. But we're to the yearly Jim Harbaugh to the NFL conversation. It happens every December or January. This year was postponed a month because they went to the playoff. But I think that this could be more likely than in past years, and I'll tell you why. The reason is he did check off a couple boxes this year, right? So those are things. He's a competitive guy. Maybe, just maybe, he says, I did it. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish here outside of a national title. Let me go out on top where now Michigan fans still can love me. But maybe he thinks in the back of his head, can I really beat Ohio State again next year in Columbus, or should I go out with a victory here? That stuff, maybe it's in the back of his head, but I still think, yes, I think it's more likely than in previous years, but I still think he's more likely to stay. I think that it's going to lean to Jim Harbaugh staying. The rumors about him right now is that he's leveraging this season, not for money, but for Michigan's athletic department and boosters and whoever is the decision maker there to get a big NIL program going. Maybe talk about the admissions and academic standards and lower that so that they can bring in transfer portal guys and they can get the credits instead of Michigan denying them. So I think he's thinking about it in a different way to say, hey, if you don't want me to walk and go to the NFL, we got to make some changes in order to make our program competitive with the Georgias and the Alabamas of the world. Otherwise, this is just always going to be an uphill battle.